I saw the match between Moxley and Rey Fenix on the Grand Slam episode of Dynamite. It was hard to watch. Rey Fenix hit Mox with a botched piledriver. Mox was clearly supposed to kick out. He didn't. The ref just stopped counting for no reason. And then Rey hit Mox with another piledriver. Then he just pinned him 1, 2, 3 and won the title, which did not seem to be the plan. I don't think the injury was handled very well by Rey or the referee. I'm not a wrestler, so I don't pretend to know what it's like. I do know wrestlers want to protect their image, and Rey wanted to give Moxley another chance to kick out, and I do understand that. But hitting him with a second pile driver? That was absolutely the wrong choice. I'm actually fine with the referee stopping the match if there's a big injury. In fact, I think it would be my preferred way to handle it. Storyline wise, I get it makes no sense. Why would they stop the match just because a wrestler was injured? But we all know kayfabe is dead, and we all know it's a work, and we want our favorite wrestlers to wrestle for as long as possible. So I say just stop the match. And our immersion was already completely imploded when the ref just stopped counting to 3 for no reason. At the very least, yes. The ref should have counted to 3 the first time when Mox fails to kick out. That would have prevented Rey from landing a second pile driver too. Rey Fenix and the referee have gotten the brunt of the blame online, but I don't see it that way. I think the buck stops with Tony Khan. The referee obviously wasn't sure what to do, and there's got to be a clearer protocol for this sort of thing. Stop the match. Count to 3 the first time, but a second pile driver definitely is not the answer. I understand wrestling is dangerous and crazy and crap happens, but isn't that just the thing? Wrestling is dangerous and crazy crap is going to happen, even with a veteran like Rey Fenix. You keep constantly doing pile drivers and eventually something is going to go wrong. And the pile driver is a move where the majority of the control is with whoever gives the move, but the risk falls on who takes the move. That may be the case for a lot of moves in pro wrestling, but the pile driver is particularly risky. We live in a post-Benoit world. You rarely see a straight chair shot to the head, and that's a good thing. Of course I miss the days of wrestlers blasting each other in the skull with a chair shot, but ignorance was bliss. Now we all know that cracking somebody in the skull is bad for them, and we didn't know that before. And that's not even talking about possible neck damage. We all know what happened to Stone Cold at SummerSlam 1997, and WWE banned the pile driver in 2000 with just a few exceptions. So do I want a complete ban in AEW? No, but pretty close. Pile drivers are cool, and it's a devastating looking move. But that's the thing, you see pile drivers given out like CM Punk gives out ice cream bars, or backstage fights. This is just the law of diminishing returns. It means it doesn't have the same effect as it should. I cringe whenever I see one because I worry about injury, but most fans probably don't think anything of it because we all know it's going to be a kick out. Hell, they might not even go for a pin after a pile driver. I know the pile driver is an important move in Lucha, but make a storyline out of it. Penta loses his finisher and has to find another way to win. And here's the thing, he can still do it sometimes. Maybe he's in a no disqualification match and brings the move back, and the pile driver would be so hyped by being banned, it'll feel like a move you can end a no DQ match with. I remember seeing the dueling Canadian destroyers between Orange Cassidy and Penta recently, and that was undoubtedly a cool spot made for going viral. To not even fall down after a Canadian destroyer shows just how far the pile driver has fallen in terms of perceived effectiveness. So I'm actually not saying we get rid of pile drivers completely, but I'd ban them in storyline and only roll them out on rare occasions. Hey, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you agree about banning the pile driver sometimes, maybe it should never be banned, maybe it should be banned forever ever. I did another editorial saying that CM Punk should be fired, and he was fired about 5 minutes later, so maybe AEW is about to ban the pile driver. Mostly I review old episodes of Raw and SmackDown, so definitely check some of those out. I appreciate you, and I'll see you next time.